always say it's gonna be quick, then it end up being like an hour. But I'm hungry. I got something I need to do, so hopefully it be quick. Escape to the point. So off the bat, the first card that I did see was boss. Someone's first, middle, or last name could start with a W or M. The dub, some of you guys made some type of boss move, or you have a boss mentality, you're a boss energy, you're meant to be a boss. Okay, maybe this next chapter involves you being a boss or something, or the way you handle something was kind of like a ticket or like a unlocking of your next level up or the next chapter in regards to your path and your journey. Okay, and I said next chapter, heavy emphasis on next chapter because I just saw the next chapter card. Also, next chapter could be like you just moving on, like, okay, what's next type of thing. Like, there's something significant that you've closed, concluded, left behind, or you could just kind of be in this headspace or mentality, like, okay, what's next? Okay. Somebody could have definitely wanted you to be in this be caught in a loop here. I just saw a life sentence in a reverse. So there's something that you broke free from. Heavy emphasis on a cage bird energy. You're somebody that's meant to fly. You could be a singer. You could have some type of gifts involving your voice. Some of you guys could be connected to the birds a lot. Like maybe you pay a lot of attention to birds in regards to getting intuitive messages and downloads. You could like bird watching. You could be getting like a lot of synchronicities involving like a caged bird or what was a caged bird being freed. I said that because two of my coworkers today, one of them just got a new tattoo, and it's a phoenix with a yin yang. Some of you guys could be practicing, could be learning like a new language, or you could be bilingual. This message could be for you. Also, heavy emphasis on the phoenix rising, and yin yang balance. Okay, light and dark. So there's heavy emphasis of you balancing your light with your shadow. Some of you guys could be delving deeper into like your astrology or just information in regards to self. Also, my other coworker, she showed she's so funny. Her tattoo that she showed us, and y'all know these things are not happen chance, it's synchronistic. But my other coworker, she showed me the tattoo, the uncaged, no, the Nicholas Uncaged. That's what she calls the tattoo. And in the tattoo, there's like an eagle or some kind of bird, but it's Nicholas Cage as the bird. Like his face is on it. It's a bird with breasts. Yes, a bird with breasts. And then on the side is the cage with the door open and a heart, like a fully healthy heart inside of the cage. So the heart is still in the cage, but the bird, the person, has flown out, right? And I was thinking about it on my way to the house or whatever, how okay, I get it, because we elaborated more so on the bird, in the cage, more so than the heart inside of the cage, but that caught my attention. I was thinking about it on my way back to the house. So boom. So what I got from that is you guys are in this energy where you're freeing yourself from situations meant to trap you, imprison you, cage you. Because when you think about like a caged bird or just the concept of people having birds as pets in general, it's like they're beautiful. They're beautiful to admire. Well, I just saw a clip from Martin with oh, my mama bird when Gina had killed the bird by accident, right? Supposedly. I need to watch the episode again, but y'all know how dramatic his mom was about that bird. Okay, that bird was her best friend. Somebody could be feeling like that. Like maybe there's something that you deaded, or somebody could feel like there's been like something feels like a significant death. Like you no longer being around or you no longer connecting with somebody feels like a death. Somebody could be grieving you escaping or ending to a cycle. Okay, some type of death here. But with this death, there's a rebirth for you. But yeah, so the heart being in a cage, you guys are guarding your hearts, okay? You're in alignment with what spirit said in regards to guard your hearing, guard your seeing, guard your heart, right? Guard your hearing, guard your seeing, guard your heart. No, guard your speaking, guard your hearing, guard your seeing, guard your speaking, guard your heart. So you guys could be very guarded, but this guarded protective energy is in alignment with the divine. I just realized I ain't got my jewelry on. I take my jewelry off at work. Before I work, I can't wear jewelry while I'm doing massages. Uh, so because I normally always have them on, I'm about to throw those back on really quick. My joy. There's something significant about jewelry as well. Somebody could be looking. Some of you guys could have somebody planning a proposal or looking for a gift for you. Like, and this gift is jewelry for somebody. Somebody's like on the prowl, like on the search of a gift that would like really wow you. Okay, like maybe this is in regards to an apology. Like maybe somebody feels like you're their world because I just pulled this keychain, this earth keychain out my purse, but that's not what I was trying to grab. Somebody could view you like you're their world or you mean a lot to them. If somebody wants to give you the world, all right, somebody could be an earth sign. You could be an earth sign. Yeah, it could be an earth sign. That's significant though. And you know what's crazy, y'all? I misplaced one of my rings. One of my rings fell off my finger a few days ago, and I'm hoping that it turned up. But I've already kind of made peace with it. Like, okay, well, I can just get another one. You know what I'm saying? But that could definitely be symbolic. Some of you guys, if you lost some type of jewelry, because I misplaced my pearl bracelet. Oh, I thought that was it. I misplaced my pearl bracelet and my ring. And it's one of my daintier rings. So I feel like this could be symbolic of a ring being replaced with, somebody could be gifting you a ring specifically or a bracelet for some of you, okay? But it can be any kind of jewelry. Oh my gosh. My bad, y'all. Okay. I found my rings. The rings that I still have. But anyway. So yeah, that could be significant. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are in this careless energy. Yeah, so that just helped me remember. So you guys could have your heart very guarded. Okay, your heart is guarded. However, remember I said the cage door was open. So it's like your heart is guarded enough, but there's still like an opening. But the thing about that opening is that at any time you can shut that door to that cage, right? Yeah, there's something about your heart being full or your heart being healed or healing your heart is significant, or your heart healing, and heavy emphasis on boundaries here. All right, it says suppression to, or suppression that causes regression. Okay, some of you guys could be freeing yourself from suppressing some type of energy here, some type of emotions, suppressing your power, um, speaking up for yourself, standing up for yourself, like standing firm on your boundaries. Somebody could have definitely recently challenged your boundaries, okay? And there could have been something involved like money, status, something related to stability or whatever. Where you guys had to choose the divine, you had to choose your dignity, you had to choose integrity, you had to choose your self-respect in a situation here where somebody was intentionally challenging that. Okay, heavy emphasis on power plays, heavy emphasis on somebody trying to do some type of power plays or power dynamics with you, a karmic, somebody who's a karmic. So yeah, I'm on the money. This person could be suppressing something here, and it's causing them to regress in some way, some shape, form, or fashion. But this person was trying to suppress your energy. This could have been somebody who was trying to bring you down a notch, or like rename you, rebrand you, reinvent you. You get what I'm saying? As if they're God, you know. But whatever they wanted to reinvent you into, this was with the intention to put you beneath them or keep you beneath them. Okay, but you guys were being tested here in regards to your leadership, being tested in regards to, you know, you embodying this boss energy that's a part of your calling. Okay, because you're somebody who's going to be in this position, this boss position, because your leadership is rooted in integrity, is rooted in divine love, is rooted in truth, is rooted in what's fair. Okay, I'm getting Libra energy as well. Some of you guys can have significant Libra placements. Okay, or something about Libra season could be significant. You have energy harvesting rings. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, so you had to put up some boundaries in regards to an energy harvest ring or energy harvesting rings in general. Some of you guys could have just been challenged, like just throughout time, throughout your journey, by groups or covens of individuals, or like a person at the top and they got people beneath them, but they use these people to harvest off their energy in order to fuel their wealth and progression, in order to fuel yeah, fuel their success. Okay, this is somebody who yeah, more plants. Back, my phone overheated. So I feel like this could also be reflective of your energy too, like something about you being really hot and on fire. Or the other day I was joking with Chala about him finding something. Anyway, give me 1 second. I was playing around with Chala and I was like, code. You're warm. You're warm. You're hot. You're hot. You're on fire. So it's something about you guys being close to something here. Like you're right on like the break of something, the verge of something here in regards to your independence. Okay, especially like yeah, there's a breakthrough. There's some type of breakthrough here, but the only way to unlock this breakthrough was related to some type of boundaries. Okay, like you standing firm on some type of boundaries here, like because whoever this person was, this is somebody who's intimidated by you. Okay, this is somebody who was underhandedly, you know, competing with you, um, trying to dominate your energy. Okay, like you know, I posted a video the other day talking about individuals trying to dominate your energy. Like, yeah, but something was an epic fail. Somebody was hoping that um, that they was gonna put your flame out or whatever by not respecting some type of boundary here. This could be professional boundaries. This could be in work. This could be um, in love or um, anything pertaining to your stability. This could be neighbors. This could be relatives, whomever. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. So you also have healing salves and balms. Okay, this came out after more plants. Somebody uses other people's energy to kind of seal rips and tears or their fuck ups, you know, their disruptions, their inconsistencies, their where they fall short. Okay, it's something about somebody underhandedly feeding off of people who do have some type of pure light. Okay, because I did see light when we were going over the energy harvesting rings. Life sentence. This person has a life sentence in something here. Okay, um, this could be literal, like in the physical for some individuals, like some type of crime. They're on the earthly plane. This could be some type of crime in the spiritual plane. Okay, you know, there are some things that people do that are in violation to our energy that the divine takes very serious, and people do get, you know, imprisoned by their actions. People do. There's a spiritual court, right? There's a spiritual court system. There's a such thing as being spiritually imprisoned. You know, all of that. So somebody's experiencing or somebody's receiving some type of life sentence here. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. You have. I know what they did to separate us. So I know what they did to separate us. So something about people know what this person did, or um you could have exposed somebody, you could have exposed some people, person, what they try to do to create some type of severance, some type of discordance. Okay. It says be more present. There's something about you being a present, okay, what you present. It's something about you just being more present in the now type energy, okay, instead of being in the past. Heavy instance of somebody wanting you to be stuck in the past. Okay. Some type of boundaries that you set that you stood on. Somebody could be wanting you to like question your decision or how you handled it or whether you made like a bad decision, blah 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 blah. Okay. They're not guys. Okay. They're not controlled. They're not in control of your destiny. It's given that whomever, whatever this place or whoever this person was simply a stepping stone. Okay. Something about you guys, you were already in the right mindset and had the correct perspective of this person. Like you already saw through this person. Yeah, it says genius, spiritual scientist, ancestry. Okay. Oh wow. Some of you guys could have scientists in your ancestry. This is comfort. Bro, the synchronicities and the confirmation is wild. So you're some type of spiritual genius, okay? You're being viewed as a genius, a spiritual scientist. This could also just be an alchemist, okay? Like some type of distinguishing transmutational energy that you embody or that you tapped into or that you've mastered, okay? Um Conversation with my coworker. She was saying how um her family, she comes from a family of a bunch of scientists, or her friend come from a bunch of, I don't know, it's something like that. But she literally said this to me tonight before I left work. And then you had this card come out. Genius, spiritual scientist, ancestry. You see how the divine will communicate to us, bro? Also, slippery when wet. Um, Something about a slippery slope here. I know that sounds like very vulgar, and I'm going to get into that because I have a synchronicity for that too. But when I'm hearing slippery when wet, somebody was trying to create some type of emotional storm. Okay, there's something about you also being like cold as ice to a situation. Like somebody was in an energy, somebody could be a fire sign, somebody was in the energy of wanting to burn something down. Okay, they just showed me an image of an igloo. Somebody wanted to burn something down for you. Okay, and whatever this was, like just burning you in general, I wanted to burn you down, burn down um your stance, your confidence, your you being stoic, you being steady in the situation. Um, this is could be somebody who even view you as cold, cutthroat, cold hearted, right? When you're far from that. But you're guarded and closed off, and you so Queen of Swords, heavy instill Queen of Swords energy as well. Queen of Swords, yeah, she may be cutthroat and cut to the chest of the thigh, but she's like, she's gonna dot her I's, cross the T's, be on her P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? Like she's gonna do, right? So something about your sovereignty, your sovereign confidence, your authority. Heavy emphasis on this theme lately. Okay. But anyway, somebody was hoping to burn something down here or burn something down for you or something about your confidence or your self-esteem or your stability, whatever. They wanted to burn something down and was hoping that this will create an emotional storm for you. Okay, somebody wanted you to be crying about something. Somebody wanted to swap the energy. They could have been crying about something. Okay, this could have been somebody who was like kind of being harassed by some type of bad decisions that they made. Y'all, okay, especially when it comes to mistreating somebody who's innocent. And I'm getting that you guys could have you guys handled this situation with a lot of grace. You handled it with integrity. You handled this with professionalism, balance, okay, self-respect and dignity. Okay, it's almost like somebody has some type of position where they should be embodying that energy. Okay, but it's something about you being the one that embodied that energy and they was intimidated or they felt threatened by it. Okay, they could have tried to tell themselves, with their own insecurities that you're trying to challenge them, you're trying to treat them like they're beneath you. Okay, this is just how they feel because you are somebody who, um your confidence is not dictated by external like people or groups of people or validation or approval. You know what I'm saying? From people. You know what I'm saying? Like your confidence, your validation, your approval, you get that directly from source. Okay. You get that from the genuine work that you put in. Okay. That um The feedback that you get, like for example, if you guys have like a clientele, the feedback that you get from clientele, the honest, truthful, transparent feedback that your work, it's like your work speaks for itself. Your work ethic speaks for itself. Okay. Yeah. Also, okay, slippery when wet. Um, okay, let me finish. So somebody slipped and bust their ass by trying to cross you. Whoever this was, this fire energy, or maybe somebody wanted to fire you. They wanted to feel powerful by firing you. If this is a work situation or something like that. Um, I'm getting some of you guys could even removed yourself in a situation, like, or you knew that some type of boundary here. You knew that the possibility would be you having to walk away or turn down an opportunity, and you was here for it. You was here for it, right? Because you saw right through, you already saw through whoever this individual was. This is somebody who was intentionally trying to agitate you, okay, trying to arouse some type of like irritability, okay, want you to show your ass. To somebody that was trying to create a reason or an excuse, for why they feel envious of you or why they have been mistreating you. Somebody wanted a reason to validate the mistreatment. Okay. Hmm. But with you being as cold as ice energy to whatever this was, or you being like just yeah, cold in this energy, like firm. Um, Divine feminine power, okay, because yin yang, okay. Fire energy. Fire energy is masculine. Hot energy is masculine energy. Cold energy, like the moon in the cold night or whatever, is feminine energy. Okay. This could have been somebody who their fire, their masculine energy was just very just let's just say very imbalanced. Okay. Also, the slippery when wet energy um could be somebody reminiscing on you sexually or something like that. And now the confirmation that I have for that is, yeah, somebody could be gossiping or somebody could be talking about this. Somebody could be talking about this, like about that. Okay, somebody from the past, and somebody could definitely be a Libra, or you could have Libra placements. Um, but they was telling me about. All right, you guys. Somebody could definitely be heated about you moving forward. Okay, in a situation here, I'm moving away from them, okay, or the fact that you're going to have some type of continual progress, okay, regardless of their efforts, okay. They could be really heated about this, or just mentally conflicted, or they could be trapped, stuck, like reflecting on this energy here, or how they went down, how they lost something, or some type of war that they waged on, some ego war. Yeah, they could be fixated on this energy and you moving away. Hmm. Love is in reverse. Virgo in reverse as well. And the Queen of Cups in the upright. Okay. Something about whoever tries to suppress you, suppress your progress, suppress this genius energy, okay, that you're supposed to provide. Okay, this healing salve like energy that you have, like um it leads to their own regression. It causes them to regress. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm probably not going to be able to do this that long because my phone keeps overheating. A snake. A snake. Somebody who you knew was a snake. Somebody could be born like in the year of the snake, or that could be their Chinese zodiac, the snake. I think this year is the year of the snake as well. So, y'all, overall, when it comes, bro, you next chapter, you completed a chapter here involving snakes, involving you standing your ground and maintaining some type of firm boundaries here when it pertains to these snakes, these snake-like energies. Okay, somebody definitely tried to come to you. For some of you guys in a dream state, some of you guys in the the physical realm tried to come to you and act like they were a new, they were refined, blah 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 blah, but they was still a snake. Okay, and something about you guys, there's something about you having like you just having this guard up, like, okay, if you snake me once, you feel me, I'm going to like there's a possibility you're gonna snake me again. And so there's something about preparation here. Someone who didn't validate your feelings. You didn't validate some type of feelings or whatever for somebody, okay? Or yeah, like you knew somebody who didn't validate your feelings or whatever, or try to ignore your boundaries. Was it confirmation? Leave this job. This could definitely involve a job for some of you guys. And it says spinning the block about you. Confirmation about some snakes or a snake spinning the block. Okay. Yep. And you decided to move forward. I need you to be quiet. Gemini. And that could be wanting to spin the block or something like that, or there could have been individuals spinning the block, like coming to check on you and da 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 da, whom snaked you before, or people that you view as snakes. Okay, leaving this job could also be like there could have been like some type of responsibility that you gave yourself in regards to these people. This could even be relatives. Okay, like the responsibility could be like your loyalty or something of that nature. Like, but you left that in the past, next chapter, you feel me? Closed, like type shit. Like that's what's going on. Yeah, because it says pick your poison. Pick your poison. Bottom and Gomorrah. Divide and conquer. You set some type of firm boundaries with people who try to inject themselves in your life, inject themselves like in your identity. I'm hearing inject themselves, inject yourself. Maybe somebody could have tried to inject something into you, your food. Somebody could have injected something into somebody so that they would mistreat you or look at you differently or in a negative way. Somebody definitely tried to inject their poison in you. Though you gotta pick your poison and inject and snake, divide and conquer. Oh, okay. But you're the healing salve. You're the healing balm, or you're a creator of healing salves and healing balms. You could be being called, like some of you guys could have a past of doing this or past life. You could be being called to pick this back up. Okay, some of you guys could be doing some type of research, or there's something about you getting back in alignment with creating something that's of a healing nature for others. Okay, it says someone is in fear of your success or that you will surpass them. Confirmation, and you will surpass them. Why? Because them trying to suppress you, your success, your light, is causing them to regress. hmm Yeah, it could have even been individuals spinning the block just to check on you, your progress, see how successful you are, compare themselves to you. Okay, somebody that you divided yourself from and conquered already. It says aging due to spell work. Somebody's aging due to confirmation, bro. At work tonight, one of my coworkers asked me, "How old are you?" I told them how old I was, and they told me how old they were, and they were just like, "Oh my God, you're a baby." But when one of the girls told me her age, I was like, "Ain't no motherfucking way you that age, bro. Ain't no, bro. You look so young, bro. You feel me?" And she was like, "Well, I take care of my skin. I take care of myself." Like, heavy emphasis on self care, the right kind of self care. Okay, something about that energy. Okay. It says fantasies about raising a family with you. Somebody is fantasizing about raising a family with you. Somebody is aging due to spell words, some type of ugly spells, or hating on your appearance, how on your looks or something, or saying, "Oh, you got pretty privilege" or whatever, is backfiring on somebody. Something about football. It's all these fucking synchronicities. Somebody could play football, or something about football could be significant. Football game. What is going on, bro? And I'm saying the synchronicities is wild to me because um also at work, randomly my coworker, when I say everything happens for a fucking reason, bro, everything is intentional by the divine. While we're already in the middle of the conversation, uh, one of my coworkers is watching a video on social media and it was like foot golf. And I was like, what? She said foot golf. So it's this golf course, and instead of like a golf ball, it's like a soccer ball, but they have it structured like you're playing golf, but you have to kick it into the, and yeah, apparently it's a new thing or whatever, but football can be significant, okay? Um I'm hearing like I just heard football head from Hey Arnold. Some of you guys could like Hey Arnold. You could have grew up watching Hey Arnold or whatever, but you know how Agatha, what was her name? Oh my god, if Quinn watched this, he gonna be cracking up. But anyway, heavy emphasis on, friends like reminiscing or missing your energy or whatever, old friends. Also, you know how she was obsessed with Hierophant, but she used to bully him and, all this just to get his attention, but she was like secretly obsessed with him. There could be individuals who are secretly obsessed with you, fantasizing about having some type of group, coven, family, connection, foundation, structure with you. Okay? But outwardly, it's something about these people trying to give you a hard time. Okay? It says you become too judgmental. Like these people could feel like you're too judgmental, blah 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 blah. Whatever. Okay. This could also be these individuals' energy. Also, here's me, like what this is how I feel about this whole judgmental shit. Okay, you're supposed to have good judgment. Okay. You're supposed to have good judgment of character. You're supposed to be discerning. Discerning is a sister, a cousin. You feel me? It's what you should be operating from when it comes to making good judgments. Okay, especially about a good judgment of character, a good judgment of scenery, environment, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like judgment guides your decision making. Okay, so somebody could be trying to make it seem like you're too judgmental or you become too judgmental or something like that. Like whatever. Anyway, something about they could have very poor judgment. hmm It says forged signature. So something about a forged signature could be significant here for some of you guys. I didn't identity theft after four. Some of you guys definitely could be experiencing some type of identity theft. Okay, where it involves somebody forging your signature or pretending to be you. It says unsuspecting warrior that emits threatening energy when necessary. This is your energy. You're this unsuspecting warrior that emits threatening energy when necessary. So the other day I was guided to watch one of my favorite movies, which is Mulan. She's like my favorite Disney princess. I feel like I resonate with her more than anybody else, personally. Um, but I love the soundtrack on there, and the reason why I felt guided to watch the movie was because I woke up one morning and I was hearing be a man, dun, 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 be a man, dun, 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 typhoon, yeah, man, dun, 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 mysterious as the dark side of the moon. So you guys, there's something about your Lilith energy. Okay. Also, yeah, something about your mysterious nature. Okay, and this mysterious nature, heavy emphasis, unsuspecting warrior that emits threatening energy when necessary. Mm. So it says absent parenting. Okay. I don't know if this is you guys' parent, if you guys experienced this with your parenting or whatever these snake like individuals, they could have experienced this in their upbringing, absent parenting. Okay. Some of you guys could embody a very maternal, paternal energy, or you kind of had to like learn how to like raise yourself or parent yourself to an extent. Okay. And so you could have definitely had energies looking at you like you supposed to mother them. This could also be someone trying to parent you or inject themselves as a parent in your life or an authority figure or a guardian or something. Like who asked you to do that, who invited you to do that? And I don't think God fortified you to do that. Okay, identity theft. It says I love your voice, I don't want to continue life never hearing it again. So somebody's definitely in there. Look, we got no more. Maybe you guys feel like somebody just did way too much and you don't know no more about them. Like you just don't know. You just don't know. We got no more about Rich Homie Quan. Do you have Too Much by Drake? Yeah, somebody could want you to be in your head or fixated about something. Okay. Somebody could be trying to get themselves to not fixate on you or fixate about a betrayal or mistake or how they betrayed your energy or something like that. Somebody's suppressing some heavy emotions here. Um, it says too much. Don't think about it too much, too much, too much, too much. Yeah, so heavy emphasis on that song. That song could be significant. I don't know if I said this. Um, Somebody was telling me about once on there being some type of gossip about your yoni. Okay, what it do for somebody, how somebody feel about it. I don't know. Okay, and there could be somebody that that's bothered. Okay, I don't know if somebody said this in some type of dispute to somebody or whatever, comparing you and that person. If they chose somebody else, I don't know what this is about. Because I'm not trying to be in nothing like that. I don't want nothing to do with none of that. Nothing. Okay. But anyway, she got wet tatted on her arm, and there was some other coworkers who were supposed to be cool with her that was talking about her. Okay, so this could also be some type of snake here getting gossiped about by their own friends. People who use them because there's some type of benefits that come with them, but they don't really fuck with them like that. Okay, and maybe the conversation of them being wet, like maybe there's something else dripping down here that's not good juices. Okay, somebody could be being gossip about what's leaking out of them. Okay. Y'all, I'm trying to do this really fast because my phone keep overheating and it's getting on my nerves. It says sleeping with the same person or persons. Confirmation. There could be a group of individuals or a group of friends here who are sleeping with the same person or persons, and there's some type of gossip here about somebody got something. I just saw the word gonorrhea. What? All right. It says creative juices flowing. What's going on? Ew. What is going on? Okay, something about your creative juices could be flowing as well. So I'm getting two sides of this slippery when wet energy. Okay, you know, it's on the positive side. Something about you channeling your sexuality into some type of creativity here. Okay, whereas somebody else just been sleeping around with their sexual energy. Somebody who could have been trying to compare themselves to you, trying to replace you in a situation or scenario. Somebody who's been gossiping about you. Um, telling some type of family doctor. Somebody, somebody been going having some type of doctor visits here. Somebody will have to go see the doctor about what's coming out of them. Others seem to drain me of my energy, but you boost and amplify me. You're restorative. So somebody feels like you're restorative. Somebody could have tried to somebody wanted to put some type of significant death to you, cause some type of significant death. You got casket ready in reverse. Okay, this could also just be like emphasis on your beauty or something. Okay, it says in-laws jealous of your impact and influence on this person's life with your love. Confirmation. Okay, fronting like you needed them, but they actually needed you. So, yep, and this could be multiple individuals who was fronting like you needed them, but they actually needed you. Type shit. Mm-hmm. Boss, that part. Sincere apologies. Okay, there could be, you know, a sincere apology coming towards you. Yeah, because you're this powerhouse. You're this powerhouse energy here. Somebody's been drained because they were praising a monster. Oop. It says something about the library is significant. Some of you guys could be going to the library. You could like to go to the library, like, and just unwind. Or there's something about a book. Okay, something about a library is significant. It says angels approaching you in the flesh, reincarnated royalty, trailblazers, prophets, and revolutionaries. Okay, something about you sun gazing. Okay, maybe sun gazing saved you or saved something. Okay, it says pretending to care. Somebody's in a situation where they're pretending to care. Yo, emphasis on juice. What is happening? Somebody's last name could start with WH. Somebody's first name could start with WH. Okay, you are astrologically savvy. Heavy emphasis on the constellations as well. Okay, somebody could be Trinadian. Okay, maybe you're a Trinadian or whoever this person is that's having these issues down there could be Trinadian. Okay. It says approached you but aborted evil mission plot out of intimidation or fear. This is somebody who could have been stalking you, who could have called themselves pulling up on you or whatever, but something about when you appeared or when you showed up, somebody felt intimidated by your energy. Okay, and so they had to abort the mission type shit. Maybe somebody had to abort something else as well. It says learning to receive. Okay. It's something about you being in this attraction energy, you attracting things that are in alignment with you. Yeah, it says divinely led sellouts. Somebody, somebody summoned some divinely led sellouts or divinely led sellout. Okay. Yeah. Maybe this is somebody who has challenges when it comes to receiving love. Okay. All right. It says God is preparing them for major public humiliation and or a scandal. All right, this is what's going on with some snakes here, or a snake. Yep, something about their minds. Something about their minds. Okay. Maybe it's somebody who evil eye, ill wishing, and was doing creating some type of plot or something here. Somebody could be losing their mind. Somebody could be having some type of mental breakdown. Okay. Mental illnesses could be being exposed. Somebody could be humiliating themselves. Okay. Yeah. Something that they're going to do that's careless. Yeah. Because they want you to go away. Your ancestors, these angels, revolutionary spirits, warriors are making these snakes go away. Yeah. And you've been maintaining the amigos. Yeah, they've been trying to maintain some type of continual conflict or discord with you. It says unexpected financial miracle is what you can expect. Okay, all discomfort isn't good. Okay, so yeah, yeah, you got come as you are in reverse. Somebody was definitely trying to modify somebody's like the way that they are, or I don't know, like distort somebody's image. It says you are so beautiful inside and out, but you're beautiful inside and out. This is why they wanted to distort who you were or try to belittle who you are or reinvent you, rebrand you or something like that because they're intimidated by your beauty. Manipulating energy in essence is magic, confirmation. And now this person is permanently stuck in a different time because this is what they wanted for you. Yeah, you surpassed something here. Next chapter, somebody's stuck in old chapters. Okay, due to their arrogance, due to, their oh my God, intimidation tactics. Okay, ego, low self-esteem, insecurities. A health worker that's more unhealthy than the patients. Exchange them scrubs and stop infecting people with your illness. Confirmation. Confirmation. You got less is more in reverse. It's somebody who do too much. Okay, you're somebody where you don't have to do a lot. Okay. You got too conceited. This could be somebody who's too conceited. Okay, somebody who tried to steal your identity or stole your identity in some situation. Yep. You got rest more. Something about you getting more rest or something like that. Okay. Somebody stole your mail here. Okay, to steal your identity. Your ex is still attempting to block your new opportunities. For some of you guys, this could be an ex or somebody's ex. Okay, ex could be ex-friend, ex-boyfriend, ex whatever. Okay. All right, it says you have been sitting on gold. You're somebody who's been sitting on gold, okay? And those creative juices are flowing. Yeah, but somebody in this energy got too many soul ties, okay? And this could be why they was talking about how other people drain them, but when they interact with you, you restore their energy. Yeah, somebody's experiencing hormonal imbalances. Somebody wanted to create imbalances in your hormonal energy by trying to keep you in some type of conflict or like some type of like anxiety or trying to arouse anger or imbalance your masculine energy, your feminine energy, something like that. Yep, you got the lazy song. Somebody wanted you to be lazy. Okay, you got fake love. You knew something was fake love here. Okay, maybe you could have definitely come off as lazy to this person, like lazy to their antics. Okay, because you already knew this person was fake. Somebody, you got incest here, bro. You got superlatives in reverse. And I was channeling on my reading that I did years ago about people who are still stuck in senior superlatives trying to prove something. Okay, this could be people you went to high school with or somebody who's just still stuck in that era. Okay, where they're trying to achieve or prove something or like be validated with something or like something materialistic. hmm Yeah, you got paid off in reverse. Something didn't pay off. Something didn't pan out how somebody thought it would, or somebody couldn't pay you, or money is not enough for you to trade in your dignity. Okay, but somebody thought it was gonna be. This could be a karmic boss for some guys. Okay, somebody thought you was gonna waver or whatever, like because of some type of finance, something that they have. It says you have the power to write things into existence. Written manifestations, or something about some type of written manifestations you have, or you need to know that you can write things into existence. Yep, you got hotline here. In the morning. Okay. You got hide your kids, hide your wives. Okay. Yeah. You got incest, hide your kids, hide your wife. Something about censorship abuse is significant as well. Okay. Resisting transition and or awakening. These are individuals who are resisting transitions and awakenings. They just as fake as their eyebrows. Somebody fake as hell. You got fake love. This could be family. Family who cannot be trusted in your home because they steal your things. Okay, this could be family who's stolen from you before, or this could be family who try to steal your energy, steal your identity. Okay, and then try to hide it, or try to hide how people view you, or manipulate or distort how people see you, or something like that. It says their way of doing things is going out of style. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep, somebody's hearing voices. Somebody's being haunted while they sitting there trying to play. Look, a baby could be significant. You got Firework by Katy Perry. Baby, you're a firework. Go and show 'em what you're worth. Make it go up, up, up. So you're this fire. Maybe somebody feel like you're a firecracker. There's something feisty about your energy. Okay, there's something about a high vibration of your fire energy, your passion. Okay, your anointing. You got Lost Ones. Okay, Lost Ones by Lauren Hill. You might win some, but you really lost one. Did you gain? When it's all done, did you really gain from what you've done? It's so silly. How come? You might win some, but you really lost one. Something about these people losing access or losing a real one, okay? Or they lost, like they really lost the prize. Like these people were being tested, okay, and they lost something. Ancestral beef in the reverse, okay. It says don't even know they are being experimented on. What I just said about being tested. Mm-hmm. Confirmation. Yo, this right here, y'all, bruh. This is not a coincidence. Somebody is reminiscing, bro, on your. Look, I grabbed this card: healing styles, healing bombs, creative juices. I'm trying to find a slippery one wet card, but Milk Marie, she got a pretty color pink because I fell in love with it. Somebody fell in love with your hoo ha. It says, if I can't have you, I don't want the child either. Oh my God, what is going on here? You got whitewash. Mm. Give it back. Follow up. Follow up visit. Oh my God, what is going on? What is happening? It's the people abusing their sacred energy, okay? We got prison, industrial economy, something about prison, or somebody definitely in prison, okay? What is going on? Oh my God. Wisdom cannot be gotten with gold nor silver. That part. So you're somebody, you have wisdom. There's something about you having wealth of wealth, riches of riches because of your because of the spirit of God dwelling inside of you. Okay, because the favor on your life. Plot twist. This was a huge plot twist for these people. But for a person here, look, arrogance in reverse. Ain't nothing arrogant about you. Okay, and their arrogance did not gain them what they wanted. Okay, what they thought they could have got. It says people abuse their position in my life to convince and manipulate me into letting you go out of envy and jealousy. Ooh, somebody regrets some type of arrogant energy that they were in. You got beauty harvesting in the reverse. Didn't that card come out earlier about aging rapidly? Where is it? Where is it? This is hilarious. No, I feel like this is somebody energy. Look, aging due to spell work, beauty harvesting, aging due to spell work. Somebody don't look too good. Somebody don't look too good. Okay, okay. Whoever thought they was hot shit, they about to really be hot shit, hot dookie. Somebody probably smell like it too. Somebody could be, y'all. Somebody hates on your natural eyebrows, bro. Somebody hates on your natural beauty. Secretly want you to be in pain, and they secretly wanted you to be in pain. Okay, we're secretly trying to cause you some type of pain. It says, who can smash the most females? I'm getting that two different ways. This could also be like, yeah, with Rocky Balboa confirmation. This could just be somebody who wants to be like the queen of queens, the creme de la creme. Like they want to undermine and try to cut other females off or cut them short or attack them with witchcraft, attack them with evil eye or abuse their position with them, like to keep them beneath them just so they can feel confident in themselves. Okay. Hated it. You got Rocky Balboa by Migos. You say you want to change the game, then you gotta make a name. Rocky Balboa, Rocky Balboa, Rocky Balboa, Rocky Balboa, huh? I used to be the underdog. Now you're on top of your Rocky Balboa, Rocky Balboa. Ooh. Maybe you guys used to be an underdog, or you normally play the underdog in a situation, or somebody wanted you to be the underdog here. Okay. It says if you're not reacting or suffering, what's the point anymore? Exactly. Soul tribe. Okay. Honor the past as your teacher and the future as your inspiration. Look, you got come back in reverse. No, I'm gonna go over here with my soul tribe. Extreme, something about your energy being extreme. When I first seen that card, I thought about a spectrum, communication upgrade. Okay, something about your extreme communication or an extreme communication upgrade. Okay, it's taking place. I know I just did a throat chakra candle, and it's a 7-day candle, and it burned out in like 3 days. So heavy into so people wanted to silence you as well. Okay, something about subtle flirting. Somebody could be trying to subtly flirt with you. So yep, somebody has a fragile self-esteem here. Dropped in reverse. Somebody wanted you to be dropped or wanted to feel like they dropped you or something like that. But in reverse, you got apocalypse. They a whole demon. They got dropped and trapped and in prison. That's what really happened. Okay. They trying to tell themselves something else. Somebody wants you to come back so they can feel like they won in the situation. Possibly you got dark. Somebody that's dark. Okay. What else? What else? Somebody could be Korean. Maybe somebody could be mixed. A dark Korean could be significant. Like dark skinned Korean. 3LW, no more, baby, I'ma do right. You got Saturn energy. Somebody being disciplined. Somebody getting some karma here. Somebody, hey, you know, the way Saturn operate, Capricorn energy is significant. Saturn, Aquarius and Capricorn energy is significant. But the way Saturn operate, like, personally, like in my own life, like, how the divine will discipline you, this could also be your energy. How situations or whatever will play out or align, the divine will be restricting you or limiting you when it comes to certain things, certain actions, certain places, blah, blah, even finances. Okay, yeah, but you got a lot. A lot. Reverse psychology. Somebody try to do some type of reverse psychology with you. Okay. Somebody wants you to lose a lot. You got, because when I put it down, it fell in the reverse. Somebody wants you to lose a lot. And now the tables are turning. Okay, that's what you wanted. So shall you have it for yourself. Okay, that's what's going on with these people right now. Okay, mind you, suppression that causes regression. Fetishes. This is somebody's fetish here. Like somebody get off on like doing this or causing people to fall off or stumble or taking something from somebody, like dropping somebody. But you don't tolerate disrespect. I might make this the caption. Yep, you got new friends, new friends coming in with that soul tribe energy, or yeah, low vibrational ancestors. Somebody's new friends is low vibrational ancestors. That's why they're hearing voices. Somebody who is trying to bribe you or bribe somebody, or somebody who always is in that energy of bribery, trying to bribe people. Sudden danger. Sudden danger. You got Saturn, big Saturn. Yeah. Fucking the same men or men. Did this not come out twice? There's a group of friends, toxic ass friends or whatever, getting caught up, or somebody is going to find out that their spouse, their partner, has been sleeping around with their friend or their friends. As karma. It says attempts to delay or slow down your blessings, harvest, and inheritance. And this is karma for trying to slow down your blessings, your harvest, and your inheritance. You got saved. Something about you're saved, or yeah, you're saved. You're saved. Okay. Alright, so you guys are safe. You guys are safe in a situation. There was definitely energies trying to make you feel unsafe or create conditions for you to be unsafe. There could be individuals trying to summon your energy, so be mindful of that. If you start thinking of people, certain people and stuff like that, they're trying to summon your energy. And there's definitely some people here who, by acting out of low vibrational energy with you or whatever, they've summoned some type of dark, low vibrational ancestors, um, entities, demons. Okay, I'm about to close out confirmation. Confirmation. I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading here. Yeah, their investments. For being immature, emotionally immature. Okay, and heavy emphasis on immature. Water and fire. Mm. Tower. Eight of Swords. A King of Cups. Or you're in this Eight of Swords experiencing this tower or whatever because you're something about you keeping your love to yourself or you still loving yourself. Okay, you maintaining this love energy, this unconditional love for yourself. Mhm. But again, this could also be somebody who loves you or someone who secretly like really loves you or whatever, like or loves your energy, loves what you did for them, what you, whatever, bro, whatever. But I'm gonna close the reading here, like I said, because my phone, yep, my phone keep overheating. I will come back and do another reading next time, whatever that's gonna be. But like, comment if this resonates with you, and I will see you guys